and this is a great way for people to make extra money if that's what they're trying to do. Also, if you sell a put, you can, if you choose to, you can avoid paying the full price of the stock. You don't have to. You can pay a higher price or a lower price, and I'll show you examples, help you see that too. And so you win whether you buy or not. Now that's winning is subjective, and by saying that, what I mean here is that if you collect the premium, what you're doing is you're promising that you're going to buy the stock, that someone can sell it to you if it goes below a certain price. So a put option is the right but not the obligation to buy or sell, sorry, to sell the stock at a certain price on a certain date. The call option gives the owner of the call option, the owner of the contract, the right to buy the stock. So what the way to look at this is that when you talk about that definition, you got to remember there's always a buyer and there's always a seller. So in your mind, if you're working through it, you want to say, which one am I? Am I the buyer or am I the seller? Well, if you're receiving money, you're the seller. And by being the seller, you're receiving cash. Well, I already said that. I said that twice. I sound redundant right now. Why are you getting cash? That's the next question to ask yourself. The stock market does not give away free money. So when you are receiving money, the question to ask yourself to think through it is like, okay, what am I selling? What am I selling? Well, you're selling a contract. Options are contracts. They go back and forth between different participants. So if you're the buyer, you're buying the contract. That means you're giving up money, but you're receiving something in exchange for your money. If you are receiving money, then you're giving something up. What are you giving up? You're giving up the contract. Well, what does the contract say? Right? These are the steps you want to take in your head. Well, the contract says that if I sold a put to someone other person, they now have the right to sell their stock to me before a certain date at a certain price. If they call me and say they're not going to call you, they're never going to call you. It all happens electronically. But if they reach out and say you must buy this stock now, I have to do it. Why? Well, because I sold them an option. Just like when you go to work, when you get a job, you're selling an option. I don't know if you know this, because when you're unemployed, people forget this. But what happens when you're unemployed is you have the option to do whatever you want. If you want to get up and go to the movies, you can go to the movies. You want to go see your mama, you can go see your mama. You can do whatever you want. But once you take employment, you're receiving income because you sold an option to your employer. You're saying, hey, I don't need the right to go do what I want to do from 9 to 5. I'd rather you tell me what to do from 9 to 5. So they give you money and you sell them an option, and now they have the right to tell you what to do. So if I sell a put, I have sold to someone else the right to sell their stock to me at a certain price on or before a certain date. If I sell a call, I have sold someone the right to buy the stock from me at a certain price on or before a certain date. So when I sell a call, I'm selling them the right to buy. If I sell a put, I'm selling them the right to sell. And in both cases, I got to be able to deliver based on my commitment, my contract, my promise. So the reason that selling a call is called a covered call, it means that you have to own the stock that you're going to sell to them when they come and buy. Every buyer needs a seller, every seller has a buyer. So if person A says, I'm going to buy from you, I bought a contract that lets me buy, then you have to be able to give them what they're buying. Okay. So maybe we can look at this on a board. Maybe I could have made a slide on this. I'm going to just make it sort of ad hoc right now. So let's get this done. Let's throw this out here.